McCasland and jump right into questions. So, Coach McCasland.
I mean, just have a real respect. It's genuine, and I've never been a part of a win in this building. I've had the blessing of playing in it, coaching in it as an assistant, and just obviously last year we didn't play here. We only played Kansas at home, but man, this building is special, and Coach Self is the best that the Big 12's seen. And what he does and what he's done in this league, it's unbelievable. It really is. So going into this game, I just tried to be as genuine as I could with our team about how aggressive you have to be over the course of 40 minutes, and that you have to come out throwing the first punch, if you will. Like you cannot let this game get on top of you because of the way they compete and because of the way they can score in transition and because of their physicality. So just felt like not only do you have to punch that way to start the game, but you got to be able to finish it too. And a credit to our guys and how aggressive we were over the course of the game. And it felt like even late when we weren't able to make some shots and we started to wear down, that there was just a real physical approach, that we didn't get discouraged. And I think that says a lot about these two guys up here and a lot about the culture in our program and what we fight for every day. And we just got a group that loves being around each other. I hope people saw that. And that they not just love basketball, but they love being on this team. And they love competing. And no better place to compete than in Allen Fieldhouse. And so just a tremendous amount of respect and thankful for the opportunity to do what we did today, and love the team that we get to do it with.
Start with CJ.
You guys are holding out. What's the confidence when you have all your pieces?
I feel like nobody can stop us when we're whole and we're fully healthy. It's just like we're so together, and like we're so unselfish. It's just like it's hard to stop us when we're all fully healthy.
Darrion.
I think when we got everybody, like, when we're playing the right way, we're a force to be reckoned with, honestly. I mean, we got so many options that can win us a game. Multiple people have won us a game. JT fouled out today, and Fetty stepped up big time. So that just speaks a lot to our team and the way Coach has us ready to go.
Yeah, Coach, how did you approach the foul trouble for your bigs, and how was your team able to get through that challenge?
Well, everybody this time of year is playing with something going on with them, right? I mean, it's the truth. Like, not everybody's fully healthy. So when we say we're full go, we're not really full go, but we've got the heart to go full, and people out there competing no matter what the scenario is. I think, honestly, Dickinson at the basket is really tough to figure out how you're gonna play it, and he creates so much force down there for foul pressure. But really, it was like the ball screen stuff that caused us fouls with JT. I mean, he got one trying to guard a guard on a switch and transition, and he got one on an offensive rebound, and then on a ball screen roll. So it's like they do such a good job of attacking you in so many different ways. But the physicality of the game does wear you down, and we felt like that's why it was so important to be healthy going into this game, healthy enough to get everybody out there. And I will say, I did think Federico was the key to our win. I mean, I just thought his wall up at the end on Hunter was probably the play of the game. He had a pretty good angle, and he missed it, and then he went right, he didn't back up. He got the offensive rebound, he went right back to him and put his body on him, and those are bang plays that we were fortunate and blessed to come up with. But no, there's no question, you can't win in this building unless you've got size and physicality that you can go to with depth.
Coach, it felt like you guys hit so many clutch shots down the stretch, especially when KU was starting with Reddick. Can you just talk about the shot making down the stretch in the hostile environment?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what's awesome. I mean, everybody knows that Kerwin Walton, Chance McMillan are two of the best shooters in the Big 12. There's no question about that. But it was Elijah Hawkins, Christian Anderson, and Darrion Williams that came up with the threes when the game was kind of in balance. And I thought Elijah's threes really were the big ones for us. And just to encourage him, like, man, he missed, I think he started out the game 0 for 4 from 3. and shot those 2 early in the half, and I thought it affected his defense a little bit. But then when you put him back in that second time, it just felt like he wasn't going to let it affect his defense. He was going to scrap no matter what. And then that's what happens, I think, when you play the game with competitiveness instead of trying to play the game to play good. I thought that was the difference. And then Elijah made those other 2 off the post up, honestly, and then it started to open it up for us. But those 2 threes he made were huge.
Coach, with JT only playing 6 minutes in the second half, foul trouble, just talk about the resiliency of your team. Every time KU came back, you guys answered.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you practice hard every day, and I don't know how else to say it, but not everybody likes practicing hard every day. But, like, honestly, that's what builds, I think that's what builds the character and the grit that it takes in these moments when things aren't going great for you, that you still have a competitiveness to know there's a way to win. And I can't understate how important that is, to like still know that you can win games when the basketball's not going in. And I couldn't tell you that unless I had experienced it and seen it and been a part of some great teams that played that way and played with defense that like was scrappy. And then the other play I thought was huge was like we got a decent stop and then Christian Anderson beat him to that 50-50 ball and tipped it out to Elijah Hawkins. It's like those plays. I mean, that's what you look back at that win you games. It's not necessarily the offense. It's the loose ball, come up with it, find a way to get 2 points that you didn't have to get in the half court and figure out.
Grant, you kind of lived by the 3 in the first half, hit the 1 to start the second half, and then you couldn't buy it the 3 for a long time. How do you keep your confidence of those guys?
Well, I think y'all know this. It's not about missing and making. It's about the intent and what shots you're getting. And we did feel like, and y'all watched this. I mean, when we were one-on-one in the post against KJ, against Dickinson, I mean, that's not necessarily an advantage. And so, like, how do you create the advantage, and then how do you get them into multiple actions? And they do get spread out eventually, and you can get catch and shoot threes. I thought Chance McMillan's drive to the basket, putting 2 feet in the paint and scoring off the glass was like maybe one of the rare ones that we got that in the half court that wasn't a pretty good look from 3. And obviously JT on the short roll was tremendous, and D5 on drives and in the post a couple times. But I do think because of the ability of these guys in passing and getting into the paint, that opens up the 3-point. And honestly, I feel like those are our best shots.
We'll finish with CJ.
Darrion, when you get a guard on you, kind of what's going through your head, what was the difference maybe today when you had a guard on you or you had KJ Adams?
Just trying to be patient because I don't want to go too fast, because if they send a double, I'm not going to be able to throw it out. So kind of listening to what their coach is saying, because he's yelling at them, telling them whether to double or solo. I knew kind of it was just me and KJ, they would go solo, just me and him. But when like I got 5 on me or Dewan, I knew they would come with the double. So just trying to read it and know where to pass out of it.